You got burned yesterday.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to season 2 of the Chill Corner with me, Dan, and your host, Gonzo. Gonzo, you burned up this time again?
Nope, thankfully.
Okay, because like really the last episode, you really flipped out in the first few seconds of recording. Now I had to make sure so you didn't actually burn yourself.
Well, thankfully I don't have any place to go, and I'm not planning on staying outside for as long as I needed to.
Okay.
Enough as is.
Well, fair enough. But yeah, given the weather, I don't exactly really blame you. So
yeah.
So those who are new to watching, the Chill Corner is basically a podcast, a previous episode that me and Gonzo will just hop on call, react to stuff, or chat about whatever is on our minds and have discussions and so forth. So if you like what you see, leave a like on the video. If you like what you're watching, all that out of the way. Now we got our 4 videos this time instead of 3. Gonzo here's got his 2 and I got my 2. We're gonna be going at it one at a time, and we'll probably have discussions here and there, like what we watched and react to and all that good stuff. So this first video you have for us, Gonzo, I'm not familiar with it, so I do not know what to expect. What can you tell me about it?
Let's see, which one do you want to do? Which one were we
I believe it's called the Funniest Pilots and Controllers compilation.
Yes. On and off, I like to listen to certain like ATC recordings. Basically, air traffic control. It's a pretty stressful job, but some people do enjoy a little bit of plane spotting and listening in on how air traffic control manages the skies to the best of their abilities. And some even made up a little bit of a website to listen to live feeds, where basically they get a whole bunch of receivers they put up as a stream. They put up an audio stream, and you get to hear air traffic controllers communicate with the planes on the ground, and in the air. And sometimes they can be helpful in investigations just to see who slipped where. And sometimes you get to see some people being able to relieve the stress, because trying to keep planes from colliding with each other and killing each other is a pretty stressful job. But thankfully, there's always people who like stay on top of things, release a little bit of humor so that way they don't go insane. Thankfully, there has been some instances where people have recorded some hilarious moments between air traffic control and the planes that they control. And many of these feature like some pretty recognizable voices that ended up like giving nicknames. Like this compilation pretty much brings up a guy they nicknamed Kennedy Steve. He has a very distinct voice. He's able to be professional when need be, funny when he can be, and is just an all-around great guy. You're probably able to listen to some of these things. And also, I believe on 2 occasions, you can hear even the pilots screwing up and pressing the wrong button.
Okay. All right, then. That's a good description. Now I'm interested. So we're going to pretty much pull up the video here, and we're going to pretty much start watching.
Hey.
Got your side ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to start the video in 3, 2, 1, play.
Tower United 2304, we just got word from the flight attendant. Somebody got up and went to the restroom.
Oh, that's a terrible time for that. 2304, cancel takeoff clearance, hold in position, and get them back in their seats.
Oh, they're in the seat, just not in the right one.
Okay.
Feel like an idiot, but maintain the vision with the float there. You're still clear to land 3 spots.
Affirmative, Seahawk 4347.
Don't worry about the videos in the back. It's just to put up random.
Yeah, my wife would have jumped on the first one, thanks.
What the
This Cactus 50, we're showing a fire on our number 2 engine. The engine is shut down. Is there any way you can roll trucks out here and get them to look at it for us?
Hey folks, good evening once again from the flight deck. As you look out the windows and notice all the rain, the lightning, and everything else. Hey, right now they have a stop on all departures, so...
Guy pushes the intercom, try to push for the intercom, gets the wrong button, and it's an emergency.
We're going to reevaluate the departure to the north and east. And once we
And if that happens on ATC,
pass it along to you. So just sit back, record, last enjoy the ride here and
Fillet them.
or sit
Oh
here.
no.
And once we know some more information, we'll pass it on. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you. Hey, nice PA, man. Very good job.
Oh, sorry.
What the
Well said.
Hey, can we get some peanuts? Cost you $2.
Can I use my cell phone? Tower, do you have anything to add to that?
I have nothing to say. It's a great day.
Banana or the 206 Hotel, hold short 17 at Bravo, waiting locally.
Oops.
Old go to 17. You just call me a banana?
No, sir, you did not hear that correctly.
Push back on to Alpha's approved. Face northwest. Advise ready to taxi.
Tail northwest, and we're set to enter Alpha. We call you back to taxi Air France 037. Thank you.
Air France 37 northwest is kind of the other direction.
What?
You say tail to the northwest, Air France 037.
No, I said face northwest. I don't care where your tail is unless you got your head shoved up it.
That's a target evening getaway
What the-
781.
oh my
It's visual 2 to right, requesting left.
Yeah, I believe his name is, people call him Boston John.
Awesome, clear to land 2 to left,
He deals
getaway
with Boston
781.
Logan
Thank you.
Airport.
Is it really
Oh,
that wonderful,
jeez.
ma'am?
It is. It's that much closer for the taxi.
Okie dokie.
Be happy.
You sound like you're going to make some guy very happy.
That's why I'm trying to get home.
Air China 981, have they cleared you into the ramp?
Roger, run to the run there, 981.
Okay, they have cleared you into the ramp.
981, go ahead.
Have you been cleared into
This
the ramp?
instance,
Okay,
oof.
connect with the ramp.
No, that was a question. Have the ramp people cleared you into the gate?
Roger, to the gate there, 981.
I'll try it again. It's a question. Hold your position. This is a question.
Yeah, sometimes you have to deal with these people who just learn how to fly, but
Okay,
never
hold here.
have
Okay,
passed
how about the
any
question?
English
Have they cleared you
proficiency.
into the gate?
We didn't even answer the question.
Yeah, direct weed. Back goes 415. Right on, brother.
Sometimes control points are named weird.
I think what you're trying to say is, yes, he does. I have no idea why I came over here.
You're number 47 for departure.
Okay, we have a really ill passenger. We have to get him to London. Can we get priority taxi?
Nice. I'm going to try that one later.
Wow, April
Wow.
Fool's Day.
What the f- oh my gosh.
Who's having clear to land? Yeehaw, short approach, my fucking favorite. That guy know he was talking on a
Although
radio.
you might want to not, you know,
Yeah.
you might not want to curse on ATC.
Whereabouts you live? Right on the river, you'll see two yellow houses off your right, probably about another mile up.
Oh,
This must be a slow day considering the casual conversation.
You see a house with a big fire pit there in the middle of the yard?
I do not.
There's three docks that look almost the same. Two of them are like F's, and the one's just like an L.
You live near the barge there?
Yeah, it's right before that barge. I guess they're putting in a dock right there.
Yeah, whose truck is that parked in the driveway?
That's my wife's boyfriend.
Intersection takeover.
oh,
Sir, if you look out
What
your window
the
to the left,
hell?
you see everybody sitting on those airplanes at the full length?
Yeah, now we get to see him. We'll go full length, thank you.
Yeah, they'd all yell at me, and I got a wife who does that already.
And Eagle 723, runway 31 left, position hold, next arrival is 8 out.
Position to hold on 31 left, Eagle Flight 723, thanks. Is there a cat up there? Sounds like there's a cat behind you.
There's all kinds of stuff going on up here today.
I heard you guys are short-staffed, but that's cutting along well.
That's kind of the way it's working right now. You're doing good now. I gotta tell you, that's probably as good as half the people here.
Delta 202 Kennedy Tower, the last guy up was a heavy jet, caution wake turbulence. The wind is 010 at 6, 31 left, kilo, clear for takeoff.
And can we delay that about 30 seconds for Delta 202?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we do not allow delays here at Kennedy.
Can I get that recording of that sent to my email?
It'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow.
Favorite 115 Heavy Kennedy ground, continue on Bravo.
They know how
Get the
big
whiskey.
this is.
Yield to not one, but two JetBlues.
Yield to 2 JetBlues. My goodness, that whiskey. Remaining on Bravo to the ramp. Speedbird 115 Heavy.
And Speedbird 115 Heavy, what gate number do you possess this evening?
Gate number 5. Speedbird 115 Heavy.
Well, in that case, sir, there's absolutely no reason to rush.
Oh dear.
2250 got precious cargo on board. My daughter and my granddaughter on board that plane. You are definitely clear to land runway 4 right to wind 140 at 10, and welcome back from Atlanta.
Well, thank you, sir. Cleared land 4 right, and we'll make sure they get there safely.
Do me a favor, you tell Deanne and Bryn that Daddy said hi.
Will do.
Oh boy, the pressure's on.
Yep, the pressure's there. You guys know me.
Station calling U.S. military aircraft. Please identify yourself.
Here's something that ended up absolutely happening and documented.
This is Lieutenant Navy. This is Lieutenant Terror Sky. Please go away quickly in order to run judgment.
I am a United States military aircraft conducting lawful military activities outside national airspace. I am operating with due regard as required under international law.
F-89, which direction would you like us to face?
Oh, you better face the front, sir, because if you're looking at the passengers and trying to fly, they get scared.
Philly Zone again from the flight deck. Looks like we hit a little bit of a rush hour here.
We pressed the wrong button
JFK.
again.
They're taking people off really quite quickly, but looks like we've got I don't know 12 or 13 aircraft in front of us. That probably translates to about 20 minutes or so. We are on an active taxiway, so I'm going to ask you to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh my gosh.
First time I've ever done
There's going to be another instance.
06 Super, gate 8 is
Okay, this is like
They lied to you, so just hold there. I'll call you when it's available. I don't
they're
need you to
pretty
tell
much
me
like
what
they're
I
trying to
can say
find
you
whimsy in their jobs.
Cafe 70 heading cross.
Some can, and some have to deal with, you know,
And what is
very,
it,
very silly people that are just silly in the warmest way possible.
That's a New York rat.
First class meal.
Oh,
Right behind that Lufthansa 747. Once he exits the alleyway there, we'll be able to make a right turn and head into the gate area. Thank you for remaining seated until I will turn off the seatbelt sign once we park at the gate. Until that time, please remain seated. Again, welcome to New York. It's a beautiful evening here, about 70 degrees right now.
Let the abuse start. Come on, you can't let them get away with that.
Nice brief.
what's up? Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, if you press the wrong button for the ATC instead of intercom,
Oh my
you'll be
gosh.
given hell for it because that's tying up, and it's basic because the way ATC works is basically kind of two-way-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my, that was that was freaking funny as hell. But also like I do kind of get it. Like in terms of pretty much trying to keep yourself like from having that kind of monotony of constantly flying from one spot to another, just to keep yourself like as motivated. But yeah, this freaking dialogue, it's like you don't really expect it when you're a pilot. Like, wow.
Should be like that. That's why basically we do need to pay them a little more and hire a little bit extra.
Yeah, most definitely. They like janitors and other jobs like that. It's a really thankless, kind of ridiculous. It is both a thankful and thankless job at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
All right. On to the next one. This one is my video, and I know you recognize this term, race quit.
Oh, you're gonna show me another.
Yes,
You're
one.
gonna show me another Rooster Teeth and what was his name? Michael.
Yep, Michael Jones is pretty much another one of the games he's played that he rated so bad. It was actually one of
short, 3 minutes. Oh dear.
It was like literally one of my favorite freaking videos he did because of how, like I said, how colorful he describes his anger playing this game. And pretty much since you laughed at a couple other ones, I think you'll have a good time listening to this one too.
All right.
Okay, we got it queued up here.
Ready.
All right. Oh, damn. Hold on. Let's do that again. Here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, here you go.
Rage Quit presents.
No, oh my God, really?
It's Prince of Persia.
Holy crap, go back that way. Fuck. Oh, shit. Excellent. This this is a hole. Oh!
Did-
Fucking spilled your guts out, you piece of shit. Fuck!
Prince of Persia
That's the
Classic.
sound he makes.
Yep,
when climbing
it's an
ledges.
Xbox
What are you doing?
arcade
He's
game.
stuck. He's fucking dancing. What the fuck was that? Poison? God fucking damn it! Fucking spikes! I just want him to climb up. I just want him to climb up, and he just keeps doing this. He just keeps doing that. There we go. Look at this. Like fucking Drake, Nathan.
Oh boy,
whatever his
the
name is.
room of video
Climbing,
games.
Yep.
Fucking climbing to the top of Mount Everest. Holy fucking shit! God damn it! No! Jesus! Grab the fucking ledge! Oh my god, again? Just jump on the fucking thing. Just push your button. Just get the fuck out of there. Stop doing backflips. Fucking stop doing backflips! Great, so now there's enemies that can't be fucking killed. Get out of the way. Get out of my
And it-
Just roll off.
Gotta
Just
do like a
roll the
fish.
fuck off. I can't fucking stop him from doing that! He just wants to kill himself! Just fall.
Wow.
Just fall.
If the
Just
main
fall to your
character
fucking
wants
death
out of
over
this
and
piece
over
of
and
shit,
over and
your
over
game's
again.
done for.
Some fucking prince.
Yeah,
This shit would never happen to
definitely,
Jake
like,
Gyllenhaal.
difficult.
Maggie, maybe. He's doing the same fucking thing over and over and,
And then Thor
over
killed
and
him.
over again. You gotta restart the fucking checkpoint and just do the same fucking jumps, the same fucking goddamn pits, and then an asshole just falls off a fucking ledge. Gotta push this button for the 157th time. Long, nope, no I'm not. Oh great. Oh god, that was pure skill. Oh fuck me. Really? Really? You fucking son of a bitch. Oh, I gotta get the fucking health again if I want the health. So I gotta run all the way back up to the fucking top.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
Jumps and climb around and then do this
Oh.
and that. And every fucking time the guy's waiting for me, he's gonna fucking kill me. I'm gonna have to pick the fucking health up over and over again. Holy shit. Holy shit. You had the fucking health for 2 seconds. And you fucking halved yourself. Just shoot me in the fucking head. Might as well go fucking fight this guy now.
It
Why
is
not?
so
I
unforgiving.
can't do anything. This guy's an unstoppable warrior. I'm fucking fighting Mogar here. He killed me and then dropped my corpse out of the spikes. That was like a Mortal Kombat fatality right there. What the fuck?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yikes. Damn. All I was missing was the actual Mortal Kombat announcement and then fatality.
Oh, speaking of, he did do a race quit of Mortal Kombat 9 of fighting Shao Kahn for about almost 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I probably won't suggest you that, but it's funny as hell. But that was really one of my favorite videos he's done about race quit. Like, there's a bunch he did, but one in particular that I don't think he recorded properly, like someone else recorded it, was he was playing this game called Catherine. I don't know if you heard of this game.
I think so.
Where basically the process, for those who don't know, pretty much is like I think it's like a horror-esque game where pretty much your objective is to climb a tower or something, find blocks and try not to fall to your death.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, it's basically this game where basically you're just shooting on your girlfriend with some other bimbo, and it started to go very, very weird into like Persona. Hell, I think it's by the same people by Persona, I bet.
Yes,
That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, basically it's from the same people with Alice. Yes, basically, it's basically this guy who supposedly cheated on his girlfriend Catherine with another girl named Catherine. One with a K and one with a C. But yeah, Michael played it, but he did a race quit on it. What I was talking about when someone recorded was the aftermath after he rage quit the game, after he stopped recording. Someone recorded him taking his Xbox 360, going out of his house, and then beating the crap out of it.
Jesus.
He beat the crap out of it, destroyed it, and after he was done, says, I need a new Xbox. And just walked away, leaving it all on the ground, beaten and broken. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's pretty much his shtick when it comes to like rage games. Pretty much he plays it honestly blind, and everything that happens, he reacts literally on scene. Okay,
all right.
We're going to your second one, which is called Favorite Moments of the Cinema Snob. While I set that up,
Yes, this is.
yeah, give us a little bit of overview.
Okay. This here's another one of the influences of my kind of humor. I mean, like everybody, I pretty much was introduced to a whole lot of reviews, basically screaming their heads off. You know, angry video game nerd and a nostalgia critic. But eventually, Critic ended up doing a few collabs, and I ended up getting curious about the Cinema Snob, and I decided, why not? And I ended up subbing him. Basically, this guy is essentially the next state over from me. He's he's played by a filmmaker who lives in, I believe, in Chicago now. Made several movies, some of them kind of artsy, some of them parody, and his basically whole gig is basically being a snobby reviewer that at first started with a lot of exploitations of various varieties of movies before 1995, and then recently has been getting into some of the major titles post 1995. He's been doing this for about almost 20 years now. He started around 07-ish. So he's been at this for a while. Went through like several of them, and there's plenty of favorite moments that I liked that pretty much outlines his kind of humor. I try to do my best because I know you well enough, and I was trying to like basically keep it to basically the funny bits and amusing tidbits here and there, because he covers a lot of exploitation and adult films, and even the more popular titles ended up getting cult followings and whatnot. And I basically kept to parts that I liked and amused. So basically, you're going to see this this guy throughout various times of his life, because when he started, he had a set of hair. He eventually started losing hair, and he decided to go bald. He decided to just go completely bald and was like, fuck it. He looks better anyways. But he's always in black. He wears glasses. He sounds snooty, but also has a lot of humorous references here and there.
All right, then. That's definitely pretty much good information then. So let's pull up and pretty much check them out then.
If any of these seems kind of off to you, do feel free to cut them out if you have to.
We'll play this by ear. Pretty much we'll play like from start to finish, and if it goes that way, I'll just leave it in.
Okay.
All right.
And you can chide me afterwards.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right.
We'll cue this up in 3, 2, 1, and play.
I literally opened this up with the first name that he ever used, but he ended up having to get a copyright. So he ended up getting a different theme.
In Tokyo Bay, General Douglas MacArthur
I even included on the bottom right the review, the movie he reviewed when he made these jokes.
Should I be taking notes on this?
That's how he normally appears.
I am taking notes on this. What do you think I do when I watch these movies?
Okay.
As we get into this week's episode,
in this review, he announces he got married. He's currently got a couple kids.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, not again.
Referencing the guy who ended up getting the
this
belly
movie
bursted.
better not get trippy. Welp, I'm high. Whoa.
He wears glasses for real, but those are
God.
fake.
Can't tell if I'm watching Captain America or if I accidentally put in the pianist.
Definitely the pianist.
Do you still love me?
Oh, what? We're dating? All we've done is stare at each other across the room and play around in the park. I just figured you thought I was a man-child.
Wherever we may go,
I tell you, some of the stuff he covers is quite
point
weird.
their fingers at you.
So let's go have dinner with your parents, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. It'll be hilarious! And then years later, we can do a shitty remake with Ashton Kutcher. And I'm sensing some love at first birth.
Oh, jeez.
Does every Burt Reynolds movie have to have car stunts in it? The answer is yes. Yes, they do. Thankfully, the set of the original film agreed to appear in the sequel.
You'd better see where it happened.
Or I could just rent the first film. I see one thing wrong with this room. It has bugs. Here, catch it in this giant nut. Even the extras are putting in their 2 cents.
Is there any point going on?
Sort of reminds me about how one of the FAQs on the movie's IMDb page is simply, ugh, how does it end?
Yeah, there was a sequel to Grease.
Yeah. I've heard of it, but
Schoolhouse Rock being so
yeah.
suggestive.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that this song leads to
But it's
students
essentially the
chasing
same damn
skirts and
story.
hitting on the hot teacher. Rydell High is rapey enough without the reproduction song. And I don't think Tab Hunter is interested in you, honey. Why didn't this movie just call itself Porky's the Musical and call it a day? I miss the wholesome music of movies like The Apple.
And here's a sample of the apple.
Okay. Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
you're remembering that movie wrong.
It's starting to happen again.
Oh no, the symbolism is coming back! It's clearly the gayness trying to escape within him.
Oh
I know
my.
that to be true. Every
Yeah.
internet
This
review
whole
of this
movie, it just
told
seems
me
like
so.
there were some
Look,
very
not even
homosexual
Ferris
undertones
Bueller's
throughout
dad
it,
can
and he
break
pointed it
the
out.
down.
And it's
Yeah.
probably the reason why Freddy's Revenge was never talked about in most Nightmare on Elm Street talks.
Well, if you heard this YouTuber named James A. Janice from Dead Meat, he does make this quote, this observation on his video about it.
The IMDb message board.
Yeah, he makes it clear how it has those undertones about it.
Don't believe me? The IMDb keywords for the movie include questioning sexuality and homoeroticism, plus also briefs? The hell? Look, I just need to know what movies have briefs in them. Don't ask why. Scott is nervous because he doesn't know how to dance. Don't worry, no one else does either. How bad could he be?
Oh Lord.
Okay.
If these two get married, the term isn't in yet is gonna come up a lot. Can we stick with Pete? His movie is way more
Adult
interesting.
jokes humor.
Oh no.
And the term, this has never happened to me before, is gonna come up a lot too.
Oh my.
Somebody stop Schuster.
Simon is okay. They were all wrong though. The killer actually went insane from years of being taunted for having a flat ass. And seriously, somebody stop Schuster.
Stupid Mike, what are you trying to do? Get yourself killed or suspended from the force?
I'm sorry, I guess I just got one more move like that and you'll be working a school crossing.
Oh, Schuster, you truly are the Barney Fife of this serial killer hostage situation. Just go into the lab where they're developing awkward movie inserts. That's where he's hiding.
I'm worried about Schuster.
I'm sure he's fine. Though I'm not exactly
Well,
sure
fine.
what's turned Sammy into
Here's
a
a movie I
murderer.
showed one
It's
Halloween.
not really a revenge story. He just died in a fire, probably from being an idiot. Therefore, everyone must die. Or simply listen to his music.
Not the real new music, but
Yes, yeah, we watched. I remember we watched it.
God, it's worse than I thought it would be.
But
I guess the soundtrack does have one fan.
his actual cat. Which
Yeah, likes it. Oh my goodness.
I believe that's one of his old cats ended up passing away after old age.
Pushes the envelope.
And they found him at the back of Wilson's Bakery.
There we go. Shock
Could this
Treatment,
be another
the
man?
unofficial sequel to Rocky Horror.
Okay.
Mexicans.
Oh yeah,
all kinda right
James
about
Disney
Archie
made a video
Bunker High
about
at
the
the
rock,
time. Some shows
the movie
forgot
too.
about a little
Rocky
thing
Horror
called
Yep.
feature show?
Yep, he did the meat kill count. I think a kill count of it.
Ah.
Well, then what the hell was with those opening lyrics in your town's anthem?
And tolerance for the ethnic races.
I'm blaming you, Steve Ducey. TV is lying to me.
Mr. Root, what's the biggest tip you ever got?
Why, $100, sir.
That's peanuts. Here. Here's 200.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
Who's the cheapskate gave you the measly $100?
Why, you did, sir.
Jiminy Crickets. Now I gotta kick my own ass. Hang in there, Sandy. Peter Frampton will save you, I suppose.
Oh, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
When? You're fucking 80. And you appear to be a creeper.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Beatles never had any involvement in
When you're
this
64,
production.
you'll still be pretty.
Okay, that is. Oh, Friday the 13th Part 2.
And I'm gonna give it to you straight about Jason.
He was never intended as the killer, but they needed a sequel.
His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
That fills up that plot hole. They join up with a paratrooping unit.
Here's where he reviews a World War II propaganda film.
Parachute straight down into Berlin, but
But
not before
American.
being chased by an enemy aircraft.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
what
from Us,
follows
basically,
is
where we just
possibly not only one of the greatest
well,
things ever captured
take a
in
look at this.
gangster film,
Okay, I'm watching.
but also in a war film.
There's a Jerry on our tail. He'll put buttonholes all over this old crate.
That's what he thinks. Give me that. Straight around, kid.
That's right. Fuck drive-bys. Armed with a streetwise Chicago gangster attitude and a Tommy gun, Ward Bond was able to do a fly-by shooting on a fucking airplane. And that is how we won the war. With Tommy guns and gangsters. Are you sure you can't just defeat him with a kick to the balls?
This wasn't a joke.
I wish you would. All right, we got a soundtrack to sell. Fats Domino, get in here.
Say, Fats, a bunch of the kids would like to listen to you blowing up a storm. Would you let them listen in?
Sure thing. Real mature, Fats Domino. That was totally part of the movie.
And this one review, he ended up recording his session during a thunderstorm,
Oh
and he
my God,
incorporated it
turned
into
her
it.
into a fucking intercom. Why isn't she a wasp woman yet? Still not wasps.
There's that thunderstorm.
Oh no.
It's coming down pretty hard out there. The doctors are wrapping their brains around
Here's one
why
of the
she's so horny,
more not
but
safe
my
for
own
work ones
personal
that thankfully
diagnosis
some of
is
the
that
weird
she's
ones he does
suffering
he
from
puts it not
starring
safe
in
for
a
work when he posts it on
pornitis.
YouTube.
Wait a minute. Here's her problem. She's living in the house from Insidious. How much more surreal can this get?
Why not reference Sucker Punch?
Stop. Yeah, Duke's the lead.
And this here's the
Yeah,
last
what
clip.
about Sammy's romance?
That's pretty cute, you know?
And then they bang hard.
Help, Dookie, get me out of here! Help, Dookie! Dookie, get me out of here, will ya?
Oh no.
Sammy was never heard from again.
Wow.
That's the clips I was able to compile in like one frenzied afternoon. When I was like, I must do this, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't stop myself.
Like, okay, that, like I said, that was like had some funny moments, and my goodness, does this guy push the envelope with these stuff? Like, wow. I was
Strangely enough, the only problems he run into is basically copyright because
yeah, that makes I get it. But that was freaking. It was funny, weird but funny. Oh jeez. All right. So we're gonna go for our last video. This one, I guess pretty much if I had to describe it, it's basically, I don't know if you heard this other YouTuber named Maxor.
I don't think so.
Oh, I gotta introduce you to him at some point. Matter of fact, this next episode, I'll have one of our Max Tour videos for you to react to so you get a better understanding. But for this guy, his name is Nylon. Famous, he has that same vibe as this. And that's a YouTuber. Basically, he plays games, mods them, but he does it in the most funniest ways possible with his dialogue and his gameplay. For this one video in particular, we're going to be going through the remake of Resident Evil 2 that he modded. And my goodness, the story he raised from it, it is comedy gold, I'll say.
You got me interested.
All right, we got it queued up, and this is our last video for the day. We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, play.
And as someone who has never touched one of these games, I figured it was about time for me to check out the series. And since I'm going to be playing on PC, I may as well download some subtle quality of life mods to enhance my gameplay further. Yeah, right. I'm going to download some of the worst mods this community has to offer. And I'm not talking about the mountain of mods, no. If you're new around here, strap the hell in, because things are about to get really, really stupid.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Modded by a psychopath.
Quick thanks to everyone supporting the Patreon and Discord. I love you guys. Our story begins with the biggest threat to the American people, a fast food burger made up of 50% grease and 50% fat. That said, I do get hungry for Five Guys every time I see this cutscene. We're then introduced to the average American consumer who, in a fashion very true to life, cannot be fit and framed properly. After some bumper car shenanigans, the story shifts focus to Leon, a police officer whose everyday life is a living nightmare that no mortal man could ever fathom. We make a pit stop at 7-Eleven for a refill on our flaming hot Cheetos and Capri Sun. However, we find the cashier nowhere to be found. Instead of shoplifting like a normal person, we go and look for an employee like a nerd, only to find 2 former park employees that are evidently not doing so hot since they were fired. Having failed our objective of relying on critical resources, another foul creature of the night approaches us, before driving off in a vehicle that doesn't belong to us with a passenger that nobody asked for. So, now that we're stuck in this car together, how's your day?
私はあなたを殺すために送り込まれました。
Could
so
use
you
some
speak
improvements.
English, or are you just living in the United States without any grasp on that language? Good talk. After the 83rd consecutive drunk driving incident of the night, we fortunately get split up from the freak of nature in our passenger seat. Now we can finally enjoy a pleasant stroll down to the police station in peace. Thank the Lord we did not get caught up in one of those one-sided conversations that you'd have to nod and fake laugh your way through in order to keep your sanity intact. Anyways, we arrive at our place of employment, which really nails the comfy and welcoming vibe that all corporations strive to achieve for their employees. Pay taxes? Like that's never gonna happen. As a police officer, our duty is to ensure safety of all citizens at all times of day. And after Elvis Presley's tragic death, that includes doing routine checkups on bathroom stalls. We then find an employee in need of assistance, who we attempt to help. Unfortunately, however, it was too late.
It was Kermit Frog.
4th workplace fatality of the week. Not too shabby, all things considered. But I mean, he probably won't be needing his wallet anymore. Dude, for real, let go of my leg. If you have a complaint about working conditions, go talk to HR. I just work here, man. Oh. Well, we're up to 5 then. After being saved by Lieutenant Wazowski, we receive a trade request. That's strange. Let's
Damn, the mods stretched him out awfully bad.
New M9 fade.
Like I said, he still wasn't great. He pretty much
that's
the
so
worst
cool.
ones.
We were doing so well this week too. Idiots, man. Hey, you stop that down there. You know public displays of affection are not allowed in this department. Damn it, I'm coming down here. Some people never learn. After administering disciplinary actions, we head back to Wazowski for an update.
Workplace fatalities up at 9.
Discord e-boy status, his lack of deodorant allowed the creature from the gas station to follow our scent to the police station. Before confronting her, we should prepare ourselves with better weaponry, so we head to the weapons locker. On the way there, we stumble into a strange menu that surely wouldn't be altering aspects of gameplay later on. Nice. At the weapon locker, we find the Strong Female, a weapon that will dispense an immense amount of justice towards any wrongdoers in Raccoon City. With this, we were now ready to confront the woman with the strangely shaped head.
12.
Why are you following me?
すでにあなたに話した
I refuse to believe that you don't speak English. It's impossible for you to have survived in the city without that basic skill.
そのヘリコプターを爆発させて
Knew I should have loaded up on Axe before I clocked in. Oh my. Listen, I'm gonna count to 3, and if you don't get down from there, you're gonna be polishing the floors. 1, 2. Man thought I was joking. I don't play games. After collecting the 3 MacGuffins that have me stumbling around this map for an hour, yes, I know I'm stupid. I'm currently trying my best to become a games journalist, actually. The stairway downstairs opens, likely a safe haven where that thing can't follow us. Hey, come on, Wazowski, we gotta get out of here.
No, you're too cringe, Leon. Wherever you go, she'll follow you. For the safety of the department, you will need to find work elsewhere. Get out of here.
But Wazowski, this job means everything to me.
Get your bussy out of my sight before I throw it off the roof of this precinct.
Now that we're part of the 3.7%, our new main objective was to find a new place of employment. Because I am not going to be living in a homeless camp infested with dirty needles and various illegal substances. We head down the elevator in hopes of finding a new job opportunity.
Well,
Any
yeah,
employers
you
looking
don't want to
hire
do that.
experienced individuals for their company? I have valuable experience in law enforcement. What? Hey, listen, man, I'm in a real tough spot here, so if we could just set up an interview. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Oh, wow, you got a real firm grip there. So are you guys currently looking for new hires? And what is it with people in the city and not speaking English? Hey, bro, you got a little something on your shirt. Let me help you with that. Still, bro, I can't help you with your shirt until you... Yikes. One failed interview under our belt, we needed to press on. We fiddle with some machinery that we are not qualified to operate and emerge from the sewer like a true member of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Unemployed, with several deadly weapons, and abnormal physical traits that would surely put us in a government facility for experimentation that the government promises they would never do. But come on, we all know it's happening. We make an attempt to leave the parking garage when suddenly... Holy shit, is that the dog from Up? Oh, I don't have your endangered rarity somewhere else.
Oh, here we go.
Who are you?
Ooh.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. What is it with the city and its cultural diversity? The only person that spoke fluent English just... Wait, you speak English? I hate this place so much. Where the hell? Oh my god. A normal human being? Do you speak English? Yeah. God fucking damn it, I was so close. Okay, seriously, who are you? And why do you insist on speaking to me in a language I cannot understand? I literally just heard you speak English, so why are you doing this to me? Stop, I need answers, woman.
Come on, femboy.
Alright, if you're just gonna insult me, then I prefer you continue speaking in a foreign language. Despite having our appearance openly insulted, we follow her directions because despite how much we want to deny it, we are a p***ass bottom boy who will listen to whatever order is given to us due to the increased amount of soy and estrogen flowing in our veins. Wow, I have no idea why I wrote that extremely out-of-pocket line in the script. I am sorry. After uncovering several sentient loot boxes that
Well,
are
at least
all
you're
for some
aware.
reason caged in a room that is right next to a morgue, someone tell me the lore
Pinatas.
reasoning behind this because all I have to go off of is this document written entirely in brain rot English. While pillaging the bodies at the morgue for loot, we find a key on this Teletubby. All the zombies are Teletubbies now, by the way, and dispatch him and his friend on the way out. We also find a car key that is being stored in a lunchbox for some reason, and find an object that makes no sense to me no matter what angle I look at it from. After returning to our former workplace, we head down a ladder to check for Wallet, to check for survivors of the helicopter crash from earlier. Finding nothing but fire at the crash site, we head down the stairs to catch a jump scare before it could happen through sheer game sense and instinct. We put out the fire and finally have access to the helicopter's interior without the risk of third-degree burns. Alright, let's see what we... Dude, are you for real? An unforeseen ambush by the fast food burger that still makes me hungry despite his attempts to smash me into tomato paste. We continue our journey to find an employer despite this very minuscule speed bump and perform maintenance on the clock tower, which has its parts strewn around the police station because it's the apocalypse. After some super immersive electrician gameplay, we get access to a key card for the parking garage and... Is that an audio recorder? I wonder if it even works. What a waste of technology. This day cannot get any... Oh, would you just fuck off? We flee to the parking garage where we are suddenly jump scared and man...
You got some hunger hallucinations, boy!
Not be kept at bay any longer.
It's not fun and kinky.
I wonder what was supposed to be modded in that place.
It was a burger.
Go.
Why do you insist on fucking with me every single time we meet? Is it the ears? I bet it's you. You know, I'm pretty sick and tired of this discrimination.
Shut up and open the door, femboy.
After being objectified to nothing more than a keycard, we head to the gun shop with our new companion, where we find another survivor.
Hands up, motherfucker.
Well, chill, bro. I'm just out here looking.
Oh, hello there, John Arbuckle.
What the hell are you talking about?
今すぐ武器を捨ててください。
Y'all, wait, does she speak English or do I need a translator?
She does. She just
Oh, hey,
chooses
Garfield.
not to for some reason.
Oh, okay. Y'all need to hand over your lasagna or any Italian food you have right now.
イタリア料理はゴミだ。
Hey, I really think we ought to listen to him. Have you been on r/I'm sorry, John? I don't want any of that spilling into reality.
Enough talk. Hand
Oh
it
yeah,
over
it's the
right
Garfield.
All right, man.
ARG
That's
shit.
Chef
Garfield,
Boyardee.
yep.
Is that enough?
now. Only time will tell. It's Chef Boyardee, beef ravioli, Garfield. No, wait, please.
I think we should go. After that escapade, we head into the
Yeah.
sewers for a romantic dinner date with our partner. Ugh. Hey, come on in. The water's real nice. Oh, I wonder who that could be. After an
Clifford the
encounter
Big
with
Red
Clifford
Dog.
the Big Red Dog of the sewers, we continue on our date with some cute slice of life small talk in the elevator. So,
Well, no wonder
where
why you got
from?
big.
Shut up,
Emily
Emma.
Elizabeth's
All right,
love,
cool. You know, I'm
and
getting
whatever
real tired
fucking
of being constantly
mutation was
degraded.
going on.
Literally.
Well, visit the femboy,
Hello.
an anime
Yep.
girl, here to plunder this corpse that is rightfully mine.
You can have it, dude. I don't want any.
You will not take him. Go, my newest creation. Match I found in my pocketinator.
やめてください。
How do you like my Glockinator, femboy?
Well, it seems that my shoulder's been perforated. Do you have any field dressing or something?
なぜ私は
You're seriously fucking with me when there's a hole in my shoulder. Well, I got a funny joke for you. With Leon dead as fuck and levitating in midair for some reason, our perspective shifts to Rem, which is this character's name, by the way. Not the actual character from this game, but you get it. We're given a tutorial on a new mechanic. Yes, I'm playing in game journalist mode. You seriously think I'm going to install a mod that has infinite ammo and not use it? Anyways, the tutorial explanation was so chalked that I had to use the old strategy of push the buttons till they figure it out, partner. Afterwards, we do some serious hacker
that's
activities, which
basically-
ends up putting us in an awkward spot.
Look at this dumbass snooping around Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated without permission.
あなたの彼は段を突き抜けるほど大きいです。
Alright, I'll take those as your last words then. Goodbye.
We solved this puzzle, which put a slight amount of stress on my brain. Afterwards, we move into a room where
It seems you have bested my pocketinator. I commend you for this.
そんなことは
Oh,
言わ
I
ないで
guess that
ツイッター
was
があなたを
not
キャンセルする
advertiser
I have no
friendly.
idea what you are
Yeah.
even saying. Seriously, maybe you should look into a Rosetta Stone subscription or something. Anyway, bye.
That's probably one of my favorite
being
moments.
maimed
Like
in the leg,
he
Rem
can say he
immediately
can
tries the
censor
dumbest
himself.
possible thing in this situation and tries to pull a piece of metal out. She's too weak to pull it out though, and we are treated to a cut to black.
Oh,
You recognize that music?
I'm alive?
that
Yep.
glitch call from
That
like
sucks.
the
It's revealed
rewrite
that
or whatever
Leon
that
is
is.
actually
Zero,
alive,
yep.
and we are set on
Yeah,
a
there
quest
we
to
go.
find
Sorry.
Rem. Oh, the zombies are Lego minifigures now. I just thought I'd let you know. Hello? There seems to have been a mistake. I'm still breathing right now. I was supposed to die in the hallway earlier. Is that... Ugh. Do I want to save her? Literally all she's ever done is order me around and degrade me ever since we met. Ah, fuck it. Maybe I could get that spy gadget off her corpse. After a long journey to find all the key items for the next door, it is revealed that my worst nightmare has become a reality.
This
We're forced to
puzzle.
do a
I
puzzle
always
with
hated
chess
this puzzle.
pieces, and our only way of figuring out is to read this riddle. Now, as someone who has never even touched a chess piece in their life, this is going to be actually impossible with this text that's been f***ed to hell and back by Google Translate. I could try and figure out this riddle. Another option would be to brute force it, but I think I have a better solution. Using my masterful game sense, we conquer this hurdle that stood in our
Don't
path.
click
We're then
it.
thrust into the never-before-experienced POV of a
Jeez.
stuffed animal in a crane machine, before turning the tables and dropping the player of said game
Oh,
into the
behind the sailor.
prize chute below. Afterwards, we gain access to the room that
Popeye!
Rem was trapped
Yep.
in and have a touching reunion. You're still alive? I was kind of hoping to pillage your corpse for spare change, but I guess that's fine.
Why did you come here? Have you developed brain damage?
Perché volevo il tuo portafoglio?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, not so funny now, is it, dickhead?
Unfortunately, we run into an issue where Rem doesn't
Yeah,
have
not so
enough
funny
game
now.
sense to phase through
Yep.
the door, so we have to go back and actually do the puzzle. After we head down via cable car and have a touching moment with Rem.
So you definitely contracted some kind of illness from being poked by that dirty piece of metal, right? Can I have your, like, hacker thingy, since you'll probably be dead soon?
私はコロナウイルスを持っています。それをあなたにあげてもいいでしょう。
Whoa, I heard something about COVID in there. Are you... Oh, dude, what the hell? Now I'm gonna have to call in sick.
You're unemployed.
Oh, right.
Well, damn.
Rem stays in the cable car while we venture forward into this underground facility. After some light exploration, we found an individual wanted for theft of a holiday. And since we are no longer a police officer,
Oh,
we
it's
no
the
longer
Grinch.
have arrest quotas to make. So... We then find a console and push a button
Damn.
because when in a restricted area, pressing
Look,
random
he
buttons
just Should've left you
Bill
before
alone
he
there,
for who
Grinch.
knows what
Yeah,
is
it was
always going to be
before
the
he
correct
changed
answer. The
his
undeniable
heart.
proof of this advice is
So,
presented immediately after
it's
in the
fine.
form of an object that's use is unclear to me at this time. Scaling down a ladder, we land in an area that I swear on my dick and balls you could hear the landmine sound effect from Lethal Company in the background. I'm not going insane, I swear.
You know, I could see you up there, dumbass. You're not doing a very good job of jump scaring me. Doesn't seem like a bad place to work. The atmosphere is lighthearted enough for people to play fun.
After some running in
Yeah, jump
circles, we
scared.
crack the code for the Nickelodeon slime formula and insert it into this machine. During this process, I had a mini panic attack when I saw all these holes and thought I had to go find the other 14 vials before progressing, which was thankfully not the case. We then gained level 3 access, meaning that we could now...
Bruh. Let me just squeeze past you here, bud. Ooh, a cassette tape. How wonderfully modern. I wonder what rich lore this tape holds.
Come on, it's nearly complete.
Hands up! Do it now!
No, I know who you work for.
Drop it and put your hands up.
I watched all of the John Wick trilogy in preparation for this moment.
Did work out.
Well, that was dumb. Hold on. Wait, maybe we can save him. Mikowski, that man has 5 holes in his chest. He's fucking dead.
Didn't know people were burning live leak footage onto cassettes these days. I guess that's something you could do with your time. Now this looks real welcoming. I bet the boss of this
considering how
establishment is
live
waiting
leak's now
right
dead.
behind this door to greet you
Yeah.
with a firm handshake.
That's that part about it is
Oh.
physical copies of certain
going
things
to
are,
take this.
are
I'm sure
definitely
he's just
being
on
put
break or
out.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, Popeye's back.
Bye-bye.
He is. Hey, so I've been looking all over for... Dude, what the hell? That's my future employer you're shooting with a super soaker.
I'm not sure if you've had your eyes checked recently, but that man has a giant cyst-like eyeball growing on his shoulder. Not to mention the fact that it only communicates via physical violence and inhuman growls. Is the police department that desperate for hires that they are willing to accept fucking Helen Keller onto the force?
I just need a job, man.
Well, if you're willing to put behind the fact that I've been nothing but suspicious since we've met and also attempted to murder your weird anime girlfriend, I have an
Whoa,
offer
whoa, whoa,
for...
pause. What'd you just say?
What, did you think that no one could see inside that cable car?
Oh
It's
my-
a state-of-the-art government facility. You just walked through a central hub area ripped straight out of the Death Star, for Christ's sake. You seriously didn't think we have security cameras? Perhaps you're meant to be unemployed.
Hey, sorry to cut in on the action here, but I would just like to point out that Doofenshmirtz being thrown against the wall here actually caused all my displays to cut to black and freeze my PC. Anyways, back to the action.
Leon, you must kill this man because I said so. I've been
Oh,
told you're a little
Jesus.
pussy bottom boy and listen to whatever anyone tells you to. So consider yourself an intern.
Intern?
What?
Wow, that's a big step up from being unemployed.
Not only that.
Popeye transformed him,
in
champ.
fact. Thanks. So do you think I could maybe...
Yeah,
You know...
that's a strange
I'll have a lot of
evolution.
time to think about it while I'm dead on the floor.
What?
Alright,
Dies as fuck again.
send me an email. Well, I think that went well.
まあそれがフェムボーイじゃなかったら
Just as my ears were getting used to hearing English.
GSM ありますか
Dude, just speak English. This is getting old.
Do you have the file?
How do you know about that? Well, time out. I thought we were chill. Is this some kind of BDSM foreplay?
Hand it over.
Hey, I killed many men for this vial. I bet I could sell this on Craigslist to pay off a quarter month's rent.
それを渡してください
Oh, we're back to this now?
私はあなたに
Yeah.
立ちます
Disparero.
これが最後の警告です
Viene dame estronza.
Good God, I can hear you
Ow.
arguing from the afterlife. Right then, back to what I was doing.
Wow,
you are heavier than you look.
There's no point, just let go.
Okay.
Just let it go.
After an immense amount of plot development, we're
Aye.
greeted with a 10-minute
Now
timer
you
and
get
an elevator
rewritten.
down. Heading downwards, we're treated to an intense soundtrack to accompany our brisk jog through this facility. Taking the lift down to the final exit, we must defeat the final enemy of the game, which coincidentally was the first thing that we saw on our journey. Type 2 diabetes. Dodging its attacks are the only way to progress. Just look
Now,
at
that's
those
just high
beautifully
cholesterol, man.
choreographed attack animations.
Want type 2
We've never seen
diabetes?
the same minute
Huge ass
Amazon
Twinkie.
delivery by a very diligent employee. Speaking of Amazon, check out this Amazon delivery I received the other day. Awesome stuff, guys. Using our new weapon, we eviscerate this giant slab of grease and fat into a pile of chunky red goop, just like the founding fathers intended, before hitching a ride on a train out of the facility.
Well, still unemployed. What a horrible day. Oh, what the f***? What is this?
With the story complete, we're then given a grade that takes all of our performance on our run into account. A B. Remember, kids, cheating and exploiting your way through life will net you an above average grade. Stay in school, unless you're in college. Peace.
All right. For your first time reacting to Nylon, what did you think of that first episode?
I did have a good time with this one, at least.
Like, trust me when I say there's actually more to it. This was pretty much, it was a trilogy game that he did. The first one was Resident Evil 2 Remake with the mods, but then he pivoted to Resident Evil 4 Remake along with the Ada DLC. So it's a trilogy 3-parter. And my goodness, in 4, he steps it up from 2. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna show you that along with the Maxwell video in our next episode. So be ready for those.
All right.
But yeah, before we head off, there is something I did want to like address, like when we were talking about having like physical like hobbies and everything. I don't know if you heard from like Sony or PlayStation said at some point next year they're gonna stop making physical copies for their games.
Oh yes, I've heard the fucking crazy aftermath afterwards, because that ended up leading to some very pissed off gamers. I mean, it's already bad enough. They were already pissed off because with GTA 6 coming out on PC, and it's basically just going to be a case, a piece of paper with a code on it, and just a bunch of plastic and paper wasted. They were already pissed off, and now they're going to try to phase out physical copies so that way they can essentially held a digital monopoly over you, and just basically you own your games for a bit. If you get like fucking inactive, you pretty much just lose your account. I ended up hearing about that tidbit. And if they just decided, oh, this game's not going to be benefiting, we're just going to cut it off and keep the money, and you ain't going to play that game anymore, that means extra PO atmosphere.
Yeah, I was looking it up too, and pretty much heard everybody talking about it. And yeah, in my opinion, that is definitely a big move to pretty much to pull. Especially with your supporters who pretty much buy your games and stuff like that. That's like you're cutting out a very big majority of your group that buys your games physically, because that's where most of their appreciation and enjoyment comes from.
Yeah, and their cleanup attempts is like right now they're currently like fucking duking it out on Twitter. Currently, Community Notes had just basically having to deal with Sony's cleanup attempts. They haven't repeatedly been community noted so many times. It is so amusing to watch.
Oh, please. So I'm guessing they're trying to double down, even though people are complaining about it.
Yeah, because, well, why admit you were at fault and just go head first into the wall?
That's just, you know, it does make me feel bad that I got a PS5, but unfortunately I have the discless version, so pretty much most of my games are strictly digital. So my own opinion, like I said, I don't really like collecting games because it, you know, like for anything, like if you're collecting, it'll just either it'll gather dust, and if I'm not gonna play it, I'm not gonna play it, and it's gonna sit there and be like, I just wasted about $60 on a disc, so I'm never gonna play it. And I'm like, but for those who pretty much have that kind of like nostalgic feeling, because like it dials back to like the early like consoles that had like physical copies, where you pretty much you go to your friend's house that have like a Nintendo 64, they hold all the best cartridges, they have all the best games physically right there. It pretty much like it's like a whole shelf full of them, and it just escalates from there, from the Dreamcast, the Saturn, the Nintendos, to PlayStations, the Xboxes, all that stuff. That feeling of having that game, just staring at it, and you're looking at it, and it's physically in your hands, is probably the most like same thing when it comes to most gamers, because that is mine. I have it, and you cannot take it away from me. Something like that. I think that's one of the fears of it when PlayStation is trying to go like completely digital, because when you take that away, you're basically taking away people's like rights to have games that they buy, because like you said, at some point they could like take that game away, and you can't, even though you bought it, it's not technically yours.
You owe nothing, and you will be happy about it.
Yeah, and that's going to be the annoying part, because I know next year it's gonna get that, at least for PlayStation for sure. That's just going to be bad. At this point,
if it, never hear the end of this shit.
Yeah, if it gets worse, I may hate it, but I might consider selling my PS5 and just strictly getting in my games strictly on PC and just play on PC then.
Yeah, it's basically what I'm currently I'm just going to basically wait on GTA 6 to come out on PC. But for right now, I basically got other PC games I got to deal with. I still got my PlayStation 2 that still works, and eventually I'm just going to be able to get a kit and convert this $60 PlayStation 1 that I got off of eBay, because the disk drive is sad, because the little optical disc thingy, the laser or whatever, sadly is going, so I'm just going to gut it and replace it with a different system that just accepts has like an SD card little slot on it, and I just get some ISOs and emulate that.
Oh yeah, that's
and basically just going to deal with the old games, basically for whenever I'm just not in the mood to play PC games.
Of course, man, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we reached the end of our podcast episode. We had some definitely fun times, some funny moments, some somewhat serious moments to discuss, but that's the here and there when this show quarter here. We're gonna head off here, and we must stay tuned for our next episode, because I'm going to be introducing Gonzo to Maxor. And my goodness, if you thought Nylon was funny, you're gonna enjoy Maxor, I can assure you. So we're gonna end it here. We'll see you next time. Like I said before, if you like what you see, leave a like on the video. It helps the channel a ton. And for final words, enjoy your games. Just enjoy them. You never know when you're not gonna have them anymore. So it does may sound bleak, but in a way, that's probably the best way to explain it. Just enjoy the games that you have now. That's my safe.
That's upsetting to you. You can try to help do something about it.
That too. Like I said, we'll be very helpful here. All right, guys, we'll let you go. So take care, stay hydrated, stay safe, be friend to one another. We'll see you the next time. Take care, everybody.
Peace.